And you can see everyone not everyone will stand in the stage and use the microphone, but we can they will share all their feeling. And we welcome. Okay, we will talking about we all thankful from Chiji, and every minute we will have every small step is better than stand still. And take a step forward, moving forward, being good, activated, and will meet the better self. So smiling is a great job and can solution any problem. And remind myself and then to work with the team and encourage each other. After COVID, and then we will still the successful people, the same thing is reading. They like reading. So even we get the small money, so we can collect like a big money. And we're very thankful, and our book club have good successful. And next, we'll, okay, in the University of Chida, Wang Xingyong doctor, he will teach us how to control our blood sugar. And also thank you Sister Shun and her daughter. And they will come. Okay, they are from New York, the city of New York. They will come. And they will come to talking story for us. And next week, there's the will coming next week. And also we will connect to Hong Kong. And there's regarding Kaohsiung on May, they have 3 festivals. And in Jingshi Tang will have the family gathering, parents and kids. And they will have joined the same activity. And also we can see the Taipei TV show, have a popular show.
今天现身在高雄的线上读书会，包括了杨九如夫妇以及更生人，他们都现场分享沙洛茨记。
Our volunteer they share their whole family join Chiji, and they. There's a TV show that show this gentleman. He grew up in Chiji. Ru, a family. We are all the family. So the people in the show, they come to Kaohsiung Reading Club. They help each other. In the show, there's a family story, a parents and a son, and they can find they all they listening master's story, and then they will become getting better and better. They reburn themselves, and then they become the community. And please share your story that can help the other people. And they help the people have the wrong, do something wrong. They to the right channel. And we all together, we can keep ourselves getting better. And I know I have the bad past, but the volunteer, they encourage me and then let me to be a good person. From the TV show, we can learn a lot and we can have a less bad people. My name is Yang Jiuyu. What I want to become, what kind of person? So they will repair themselves. Okay, we're thankful for these two volunteers. This is shown on April 16. There's the most news that more people watching. Do you know how many 11,000 people watch this news? So we express this news. When I go somewhere, we find people watching the Da'ai TV show. So they all love this TV show. They feel they are very funny and can learn a lot. And then I told them something about this TV show story. His dad passed away when he was 26 years old. But he's a very funny man, Jiu. So this show is very popular. And we hope more and more people watch this TV show. Okay, all this show is real people, like the nurse and many people is the real people in this show. They just perform themselves in the show. Okay, every morning we have fa pi ru shui. This is we repeat like in the morning 5:30, 8:45, and in the afternoon and night time. Master said people will getting cold. So how can we say to them? So Master is very concerned the other people. And also we can see the all about health from YouTube. You can take the QR code and then join our friend of Da'ai. Okay, they express news of Da'ai to Singapore and Malaysia. And master, for everyone can grow up, they pay a lot of attention. We talk about more 曲集. We can all learn this 近似语. Yeah, do what you. Whatever means is a capital of, yeah, 2近似语. The ideal tenant in master is not arrogant but indispensable to the world, filial and loving, overflowing with virtues. And also, ideal tenant for master is broad mind but able to control temper, hard work but free from competition.
虽然也或许你在主场没有练出声音，可是你应该演到这个部分，心也到了，所以我们就是一直在提醒，因为这件事不容易，上人心目中的理想不容易，但是我们会有提醒的。
So that's all the ideal tenant of Master Shang Ren. Shang Ren, please. Yeah, we will be the ideal person for you. So, Master will give you a big thumb. So, give a big thumb to everyone. So, are you people that can express the spirit of Shang Ren? And Master enlightenment. So, thank you for the transfer. Thank you for the interpreter from Oceanian and the English team and Japanese team. Yeah, thank you for everyone, the Japanese translator and the Cantonese translator. Thank you. They are all from Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Canada. And also, we're thankful for the Indian team and the Hakka translator. They are from Malaysia. Are you in Nippon? So the time is very earlier in Nippon. So they are very early morning right now. So we can see and thankful for the picture, what you do for the Book Cup. And we thankful the volunteer from Thai, Singapore. Some people.
他说：“邓医师是让更多人知道善与爱是不分国界，把心中的慈悲跟爱化为行动，造福人间。”这位年轻人很棒，而且非常的多。你看这样子的话，对于他是往后才会去看回播，而且他是每一集都看。
Book show many youth people join Chiji, and then they join the reading cup, and then they can see the review show. And they express Chiji spirit to stay with you because you have the positive energy. Okay, somebody find my hairstyle is different. because my
好，我们回到这边，所以谢谢秋玉帮我们写出这样的一个论文哈。那在这边呢，要跟大家讲一个很感动的这两个，他们其实个母女。
I want to sharing
妈妈的事哦
，a story that a daughter and the
这次能够
mom
的机会，真要非感恩日本团队给他女儿这样的一个
they sharing that thankful they have the chance to because the Japanese team
你们之前不是有日语吗？既然他提出，所以呢，我们就那一段的时候用最快的。
We wonder that if you have Japanese translate before.
中医师的年轻人，日本玉山林，他就说他愿意来做这个挑战。结果呢，妈妈呢，就是当天在他们家。
Her daughter like to join the Japanese translate team. So her mom write this article.
还有呢，他说他其实用耳机听着，所以他其实觉得。
And then her mom can hear about the Kaohsiung reading cup. And then she think her daughter is great to do this job. And do the immediately translate. So they just reading the just not reading the article, and also they will immediately translate the speaker's meaning. So the mom is very grateful and thankful for the daughter doing a great job via translator. Even so busy, even everyone is very busy, and they will share their feeling in the Facebook. I have asked them to translate the feeling in the Facebook and sharing with us. And Dr. John's assistant is speaking Japanese. And they said the daughter translate is very good. It's very good. It's very smooth. So, and the daughter write articles that are learning not stop. And when I'm doing the job, it's very challenging. And I also, through this, I learned that Chinese medical is very deep and very big, and I can learn a lot. And I also learn very professional of the speaker. And then I learn a lot when I doing the translator. And this challenge, and I learn a lot. If I found that what the shorten of myself, I will take the time to improve myself and get doing better in the future. So they are very nice and give me feedback very quickly. Thank you for this daughter and mother. And we need to learn about the reading cup, the story, and how can we start until now. about the reading club. You can find these people in the picture. Yu Yan, Li Qing. They are the foundation, founder and leader of the book club, and they do a lot of preparation about every book club. 所以呢，千惠师姐也是她的户外长，我们真的非常的感动，我们也很谢谢 Sister Chen 师姐再次的回到我们的主场哈，我们祝福家人健康平安。好，所以我们就是一定要 Okay, we thankful everyone for the book club. 享受读书哈。那上个星期我们来看一下 So we like every people enjoy reading and get something from the reading. So they have 152 message from the different country, and they have the sharing, express their thankful. So we thank you everybody. They come from American, Canada, Malaysia, Japan, Australia. They live their feeling and the shortens in the our platform. Warranty from Nippon, and also share their feeling in the English platform. Thank you for everyone. 把它画出来了，但是现在呢，它越画的时间常常是在星期二才能交稿，因为我们就可以知道了。However, she will draw something to talking about the Chiji story. 好，医护有爱，人间有情。And then that's very good job. 要到哪里去呢？要到新加坡。那为什么有这两个单元？Today we'll go to talk about Singapore, about medical area. So this brother Deng Guorong doctor, he is also the English translator from our Malaysia team. 上人的时候也请他邀约他分享哈。那他分享的时候 So Master invite him to share her story and what he joined. 接下来我们可以看到呢，我们的邓医师跨越时空，各地志工纷纷投入。Okay, we give the time to our Dr. Deng. 文法向善。FS 师姐和那个。丽丽师姐两位对中文都不认识。如果你给他看 Okay, we have two volunteers. They can understand Chinese, but they can't read, and they can't understand many English, Chinese. So their Malaysia translation team do a great job. And they also do the free clinic for local people. In Sri Lanka, there's a free clinic, a big free clinic. They wait 6 years for the free clinic in Sri Lanka. So a lot of people to join the 连器材都要从新加坡扛过来哦，你看真的是有心哦。那 This a free clinic. All the equipment is from different countries like Singapore. They come to Cambodia. A lot of the doctors from different countries. They have 19 people from Malaysia. We have 46 people, doctors from Singapore. But we already have a lot of volunteers. Totally is 105. they come earlier to separate, to prepare the free clinic. There's a 2018 story. Okay, they get a award because they go to the nursing home to doing the great job. And Chiji Tima, they get a award.
Wheelchair or bedbound, getting the dental service at the bedside or at the nursing home is quite expensive, especially the residents at nursing home are low-income group. It was very blessed that the regular dental checkups and the treatment provided by Sichi helps to give residents much better quality of life.
There's the story from Singapore. Chiji Timur, they go to the nursing home to helping people have a free dental clinic. During the during the COVID, the elder people can't go out for check their teeth. So this free dental help them, and then we keep continuing and use our free time, spare time to help these people and show the great love to them. And then we will keep this continually. So we have some difficult during the COVID-19, but we Chiji people continue this job, and so we get the award. It's very touch us. We do the continually job and take a long time, so we then can get this award. So now I want to invite Dr. Deng to share with us, but he told me that his computer have some problem. So we will postpone a little bit of his speech. Please change your computer so we can touch with you, get in touch with you.
好的，那现在请导播 take 我个人画面好了。好，所以我们非常的感恩。
Okay, so we continue. We can't imagine this happen. And then we donate a lot of money during this week, this month.
三节合一有很多的优惠活动，请洽近视书轩。现在在画面上看的这个，请大家呢就是。
So we can go to the bookshop and we can find that we have different new books.
熟悉的这个窑炉，哎，竟然师傅可以这样子做，哎，可以做出两个，这是。
And we can find out that we have different delicious and very good-looking food. It's very beautiful shape. Okay, you can take out of the drink like jerry and make some pepper leaf, put on the top, and will become a very good dessert and a drink. So we have discount now. You can take a whole box. And you can, if some guests come, you can use this to, We will find a lot of new products from our bookshop.
那我们也非常谢谢哈，只要大爱剧以及呢第2周来的时候，那我们都是穿着这样的大爱。
And we can find the 大爱 TV show.
也可以一起哈。那好，回应善效应这一边呢，我们就是利用时间来看一下哈。云南昆明的胡燕，他就说，云南净思法脉，代代传。他说看到宗教处年轻人啊，就是赖玉文的一个分享，学习。
So it's good to learn from the younger generation and then see how they put their heart into it and designs a camp curriculum for people to join and to participate. So it is really amazing to see how young people are trying to create programs that help people to get to know Tzu Chi and then to participate in Tzu Chi events. So the Standard Founder is saying that it's a fortune that at age 70 they still have a good opportunity to give back to society and then to do something good. And for Brother Joe, he's thanks for his sharing. So our reading leader. So we are going to our 4th classes. So it will be great to come join us. So this is like interactive course. So if you are from southern part of Taiwan, so we really wish that you can come join us because Brother Ji is going to be participating with us. And we have a great supporter, Mr. Li Jianfu. He's like a songwriter who wrote a famous song back then. So he's going to join us and if you're participating in the class, please bring your computers and make sure that you have the battery charged. So we might not have a lot of outlet. So another thing is we're not the best team, but together we're making ourselves better and moving forward. So this is Sister Deng Ruyu. So she's going to sharing about Master's footprints.
感恩上人金舍师父，全球的书友大家好，我是邓如玉。今天跟大家一起共读的范围
greeting everyone. I am Sister Deng Ruyu. So
2月5号，我们的主题是真诚串联
So the sincere love, connecting all the puzzles. So they have story from people in Africa and also Nepal. So let us review the stories in those places. And also we're talking about things Afroism.
So the mark of the Tzu Chi people's love is spread all over the world through their sincere, pure and long-lasting love. Today, we will look at the stories in Africa, Nepal, and Hunters Point in San Francisco, as well as the influence of Jingsi aphorism. After the 2019 typhoon, the Cyclone Idai in Africa, Tzu Chi adopted 23 schools in the disaster-stricken areas of central Mozambique. The first complete school was officially put into use and is also the largest secondary school in the country. Tzu Chi's whole project is built for the purpose of education and charity, aiming to completely reverse the local poverty and suffering through the education. And Chi's educational mission began at the Hualien Chi Nursing College. The origin of the medical mission is a story of a pool of blood, while the origin of the education is to educate girls in Hualien and Taitung and to change the direction of their lives. Over the past 35 years, Chi Nursing College has educated countless people and left many glorious footprints. It has merged with the Chi University in 2024. And in the future, I think they will benefit more students in the future. And the value of life lies in being able to respond and give when you hear good things. This kind of willingness to do and feel joy is the joy and happiness of Dharma that one obtains after seizing the cause and conditions and making efforts. It is different if you are happy to do something and are willing to accept the consequences. So if you are happy to do something, you do it regardless of the consequence and are willing to bear the consequence after doing it. Therefore, our method of kindness and love must be to protect ourselves. Self-love is repaying a favor, giving is gratitude, and we should make good affinities and walk on the path of good deeds together. Nepal, the homeland of Buddhism, is also sincerely giving love and kindness and using the education to transform the country. We must listen to the Dharma, learn, and attain awakening so that the energy of love can be regulated and we can truly spread the Dharma and benefit sentient beings.
让他们呢能够有一些比较好的一个职业来翻转他们的一个生命。慈济人就是透过这样的一点一滴来借势练心，用学与觉的行动来。
慈济 volunteers, yeah, we all learn and grow from and grow our wisdoms from doing it. Let us take a look at this video that responds to the spread of the Dharma and benefit sentient beings and the changes in Nepal.
永远成为上人慈悲的后盾。弘法利生，翻转佛陀的故乡。慈济志工以行动响应，发挥岁月的精神。
The love puzzle was truly complete after Master puzzle put the last puzzle on it. The public made a sincere vow. Will be always support our Master's missions and to spread the Dharma and benefit sentient beings and to transform the Buddhist homeland. Chi volunteers respond with action, display the spirit of the bamboo tubes ears and gathering good thoughts through the love puzzle. They are numbers and each puzzle piece is a lotus of the heart. There are more than 1,000 puzzle pieces here. And it was such a coincidence that there was a piece that a master wanted to place and there was no number, so it became the one person and one good deed. Thank you for Sister Ya-Ying. Because of the love, the value of life can be realized. It took 15 years of hard work and love to finally soften this dark corner in Hunters Point in San Francisco in USA. This is a place full of hatred and conflict. The rich people don't care about the poor people, and the poor people hate the rich people. Fortunately, they are brave and fearless of Tzu Chi volunteers, just like Malaysia, lighting up the black areas. Here, because of the influence of love, everyone works together to do charity, protect the environment, and distribute food, and the residents no longer aspire to become robbers. Let's take a look at this news video. The news is focusing in US. The Hunters Point community in San Francisco was once known as a dark corner. In 2009, Tzu Chi volunteers entered the community to provide care, regular food distribution, and environmental protection promotion. In recent years, the community has gradually changed for the better. And each person picked up trash along the road with a bag. The leader of the team was once a rehabilitated person. And now he is with Tzu Chi, not only sweeping the streets, but also caring for the homeless. We are a group from Tzu Chi, and we are extending a hand and helping others with love. And love needs to be cultivated, and Tzu Chi volunteers give without asking for anything in return, but in order to educate all living beings. We need to cultivate gratitude in everyone. Only by knowing how to be grateful can we inspire the cycle of kindness, allowing everyone to be filled with love and live a life full of kindness and love. The positive energy of Jingsi aphorism lies in the fact that everyone can understand and do it. A simple sentence is a good Dharma that can gather the energy of love, extremely fan light, expand love with sincere and long-lasting compassion, and awaken sentient beings with the help of faith and strength. Thank you, everyone, for reading together. Thank you.
丽文，你可以把口罩拿开。那为什么请丽文出来？待会大家就可以知道了哈。所以在这边我也先回应一下北京的姚石金，在我们刚才在带动念那个善效应的时候，他写了一段，写善效应也可以反思读书会所学。对善效应也可以是更进一步来了解高雄线上读书会，这也是高雄线上读书会的一个特色哈。那我们在这边也真的非常感恩哦，石金文金一直在带动。
So we're very grateful for brother sister to keep on writing the feedback, and because you keep on writing, so we get to spread all the goodness and a good experience everywhere in the world. So this sister's combined affinity with the study group is combined with participating events and also meeting Master Chen Liwen, and so she will be sharing with that experience soon. She has a minute. So in the beginning, when they talk about the puzzle, is the sister next to her like to kind of started the whole project. And when they were planning, and they just thought about there's a volunteers in Taichung County that does this kind of material, so they just help to reconnect. And there's a lot of stories in between, and they spent a lot of effort and worked really hard to get everything together. So we're really grateful for their participation. Volunteers write feedback about grateful for the project, and then to really have them see a different way to do Ziji work. And so volunteer from Canada was really grateful to see volunteers can connect together, and with good interactions, they create a great puzzle, and every piece is in the right place. So they were really happy to see Sister Liwen, because how they spread Buddhist Dharma and really benefiting the world. This is going to share about her experience in study group. So when she first participated in the study group, she's like, wow, there's 100-something people. And so she was excited to join this big group. But little does she know that in 2 years ago, that this group is about 500 people. So he's like, it's amazing, because with this 500 people, it's not like you have people idling around, but everybody will still be able to be assigned tasks, and they can learn from each other. They really utilize their time here. So this is a really great example for us to learn. So we're really happy for so this sister is not only just part of the study group, she also the part of MC group, and she also do program planning with Ziji. So when she first married to Kaohsiung from Taipei, so her parents were reminding her that, well, when you go to Kaohsiung, you have to join a study group. So they had been like nagging her and like always calling her like, oh, have you joined? Have you joined? He said yeah, she said that there's no problem. When she show up, it's easy for her to participate and then to become part of the group. So we're really grateful for the team, and we're grateful for Sister Ruyu and Sister Liwen. Thank you. So we are back and have connected with the Singaporean team, and then Miss Dr. Deng. So Dr. Deng was saying that, well, his computer was okay in the morning, now it's kind of have issues. So we might have to wait another time for him to share, so he can really get this thing going. So sorry about that. So when next time when they arrange him to share, that's gonna be a long while. So, but we're glad to still have the material prepared. So you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start somewhere, right? So it's the same thing. So like the baseball player said once, it's like if you always don't believe yourself, you believe you can't do it, then you're never going to start it. So this is something so this is the poetry time. Let us take pictures. So yeah, they will take pictures, and this is our poetry team. So from Canada, that she's wrote that you can spread the Dharma on a cloud, and when it is a blessing for you to share responsibilities, and it will it will bring you a lot of great wisdoms. So the CCTV series are really good, and they had the actors sharing at the study group. So when you learn a helping hand, smaller hands kind of like fireflies, and then when you become together, you light the world. At Tzu Taichung Hospital, the Chinese medicine team is really good. Like with their experience, they really get to come out with ways to combat cancers. So from Chongqing, so with selfless giving, when you don't when you have selfless giving, you learn great wisdom. That's like one master Chen Liwen said. So when all the team work well together, you will create a loving, caring world that will last forever. So this is from US, and so there's a writing study group and keep all the bodhisattvas together when we practice Jinsi Dharma lineage, and grateful for our Abel masters and our lay masters. And so they has documented a lot of histories in Tzu Chi, and then those stories will keep on passing down like a firefly. And then even when they go into the prison to accompany those prisoners, they will be able to change them for the better. So to combat cancers, you can use both Chinese medicine and combine with Western medications. So thanks to the poetry team for their great poetry. You are good. You are very, very good.
真的非常感恩哈，我们真的是棒棒接力哈。好，哎，我们的刘副上线了吗？
哦。Still going?
好，请他打开荧幕让我知道好不好？因为
So we have like
刘副一直在接待来宾，所以不晓得有没有。
Our time has been moved forward, so we're not sure if the
确定一下啊，江主任。
Brother John is here.
赶快处理啦。好。
So we're a little bit early.
好。
So he is online, but we're not sure if he is on.
简佑新署长
哦，
来。
我在线上。
哦，那太好了，那你要打开，要不然那个刘副，您要打开荧幕好不好？因为我们刚才是。好 ，OK， 那我们回到简报，季新登场，能量昂扬哈。那今天呢，第一位讲师啊，我们的刘副本来真的是要来我们高雄线上读书会的主持人，他一定要来。
Executive Director Mr. Liu was going to be here.
前2天的时候，他就给我一个讯息说，哇，就是有这样的一个活动，而且今天早上他就开始要去这样陪伴，并且还在时间点上。就是我们的简佑新署长就是去到了我们的金色，也是对于这个部分实际迈向之类的一个话题。
Yeah, now we have our Vice CEO of the Tzu Chi Charity Mission, that is Brother Liu Xiaocheng, which is he is going to share with us on Tzu Chi path to net zero carbon emission. So here's the poster. This is written by our journalists who but that he shared before with us that our Liu Xiaocheng deputy director shared with us before that when he first encountered Tzu Chi was at the foot of the Taihang mountains, and witnessing the suffering of others awakened his own deep sense of gratitude that within him. that and moved by the mission, he joins the G with a commitment to serve, in which he's going to share about the strategies for the net zero carbon emissions. So he's like wherever he's on always on the ground. So this is our so let's just watch this video in which we where he was there. After the strong earthquake in Hualien, people from all walks of life continue to respond with love, and Tzu volunteers in Kaohsiung held a garden party to raise funds for love, and there was stalls donated to proceeds for the charity sale to gather love as well. Brother Liu said the more love Tzu Chi does, the more blessings we will receive. This love is sent to Hualien, and the blessings will be staying in Kaohsiung. And then another event, which is this is the when we when the Gangchang district in Kaohsiung was severely affected, especially in Bami, which is next to the Dangba River. It has flooded to nearly 1,000 households affected. And here we see that Tzu Chi volunteers distributed gifts of peace of mind and blessings that day. And to people who severely affected by the flood. Deputy said we should first provide care so that everyone can feel at ease. And in order to reassure the residents first, they and as we worry that all volunteers were physically exhausted, we especially sent team of young people this time to help. Here, you can see another video. So this is about this is where the wildfire situation in the US, which was very severe, and deputy director say that this is affected badly, and he really however the fire was very ruthless, whether it was ordinary residential houses or mansions or in Hollywood, it was all severely affected. We hope that disaster can be resolved as soon as possible. And another video here is we can see that this is another video where it is also where Brother Liu said, if the speed, timeless form of care and follow-up support of this non-profit were missing, the victims would have suffered more. So this is a collaboration. So we don't hope for any disasters, but when there's disasters happen, we all must collaborate together and work together so that we can go for the disasters relief. So we are very grateful. So there's love around the world that through all these activities, through all this collaboration, we work together to relieve suffering. And because of all this affinity, we can see from one affinity to another. Let's just share this one. And with the Tzu Chi has been promoting the environment, social, and governance for many years. It has also not only made good achievement in environmental protection, but also actively cultivated talents and protected the health and diets and fame of its employees. It won the World Sustainable Talent Award and championship in the non-profit organization category. The Liu Xiaocheng, Deputy CEO of Tzu Chi, say that the ESG is a very broad area, including environment, employee care, information governance, and information security. And I think we will advance in all these areas simultaneously. So we have done a lot in talent development and healthcare. Human resources has also put in a lot of effort into this. So this is the case. If this so this is an ongoing that ongoing development and focus into the put in effort into this path that we achieve this award. So now we are going to connect to Hualien, and really grateful to our YCO of the charity mission, that we knowing that he's always very busy and he's here willing to join us to share with us. I like to be with you because you have this positive energy and strength. Hi, Brother Liu. How are you? So we can see he's joining online via his phone. We can see you. See you now. Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you very well. Yeah. So now we can see your PPT. Can you hold your phones horizontally rather than vertically? So because just now we saw you like in vertical. Oh, now we can see you. We see your PPT clearly. Because my PPT is from my my computer, so it should be okay. So now you can see clearly. We can see the PPT very clearly. So it's just that it's more of your phone just now was a bit we can't see you on the phone. Okay, are you able to turn on your phone just now, just now, so we can see both? We can see the your PPT sharing as well as your phone. Can we see both? So if we can't see you face to face, we can just see you see the PPT. Is okay. Then we can just hear your voice. Is all right. So it's okay. Let's just go ahead as it is now. We just can see your PPT clearly. So though even can't see your face, is all right. We can hear you. Brother Lee said, I think the PPT is more important than my appearance. So it's okay. As long as you can hear me, I will start sharing the my PowerPoint presentations with everyone. Okay. So first of all, really grateful to Teacher Meiyun for your invitation to give me the opportunity to share with everyone. So every time when I come in and join online, I just feel so grateful, and then everyone at the Kaohsiung study club, and then at the platform, and all the ones joining us online to family listening to our sharing today in this book club. Really grateful. So today, the most important the topic that I want to share with everyone, it is of the is about our searching path to the net zero carbon emission, and the path to this. So this is it is, to me, it is very important that we're talking about the coexistence with the earth, coexistence with earth, and sustainability, in which we share with Master's guidance that we all work together to combat this environmental global warming and carbon emission, so that we can become vegetarians, protect the earth, and build a safe, healthy, and more sustainable future for the next generation. Yeah. So SERGI is a very important non-for-government NGO, profit organization. We want to contribute our share into the environment. So we will. So you can see, like, from this chart here, you can see that according to the World Economic Forum on the risk assessment report every year since 2015, you can see that I'll just speak like from the 20 since from 2020 to 2025 now, you can see that the top 5, since 2015, the top 5 long-term global risks have continued to focus on global environmental issues. This is a source from the World Economic Forum of 2020. Yeah. So we this from 2023 to 2025, the 5 of the top 10 long-term risks are also related to the environmental, reflecting the world's high attention to the climate crisis. And it is, you can see very clearly, it's all reflecting the world's high attention on the climate the crisis. Yeah. And in 2023, the average surface temperature has also risen, as you can see. Yeah. So the temperature has risen nearly to 1.5 degrees Celsius above the Earth's critical point before the Industrial Revolution. And in 2044, it has exceeded this level, reaching like 1.63%, as you can see. So this is all in the temperature reason. So that's why we have to be really cautious. So this sustainable development goal is very important, because if we need to combat, to control this global climate change. So this is a critical point above the critical point. So according to the statistics, like from this is one that is the average surface temperature that is given out in this is in America. You can see that the increase is at very critical. This is 1.5% degrees Celsius. So before that it is 1.446, and then now you can see it is getting warmer, and each year has increased. And then the warmest, the last year, you can see 2024, the warmest it reaches the highest was up to the 1.63, and before that is also 1.56. So it's already gone past the 1.5 degrees Celsius, above the critical level of the 1.5 degrees Celsius of increment.
To our fourth classes, so
we have to be very careful. So as we are connected with everyone, and sentient beings are all connected in this world, and with the Earth, we are all connected. So we really need to do something to combat it, to work together to overcome that. So we have to see that our planet are greatly affected. And here you can see the level of the carbon dioxide, and the global temperature, and the methane, and the sea ice, the minimum extent, global ocean warming, and the sea level ice sheets, and all that. This is the information that is provided. This statistics from the National Aeronautic and Space Administration, from the NASA. The 7 major lifetime indicators on Earth are all showing a sign of deteriorating trend. So in the face of the urgent challenge of climate change, since 1990s, we already see masters already guiding us towards heading towards this
computer was okay in the morning. Now
environmental started the environmental protection
so we might have to
activities.
create another time for him to share.
In the face
So
of these
he
urgent
can
challenges of
really
climate change and
get
sustainable
this thing
development, the
going.
Tzu Foundation has already formulated a sustainable development strategy as early as 2020, aligning with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So it is the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, and the Global Innovative ESG indicator, which is the environmental, social, and governance set of indicators, which is used to evaluate the how responsibility and sustainability
arrange him to share that going to be a long
an
while.
organization
So, but we're glad to have
operates.
still have the
So this is really important.
So,
SDG is started in the 2015. We started. This is our SDG's goals to 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 this combat the sustainable. This is our sustainable development goals, which is the 17 global goals adopted by the UN as part of the 2030 agenda for sustainable development. So yeah, so we in whatever do we all moving towards together to heading towards the SDG sustainable development goals and global innovative ESG indicators. So in 2022 meeting, we all discuss and we will all work towards align with the United Nations to combat this carbon footprint and emission sources and reduce emissions towards the zero carbon negative carbon emissions. Okay, so Tzu Foundations step up to promote this net zero transformation. Well, we hope to reach result like so 2025 here we must we must find out the emission sources, and then we must try to combat it. So we so and our GC halls and were used as pilot sites for this carbon inventory analysis as well. So and then CG developed effective energy transformation plan that includes the solar powered renewable energy systems, constructing the energy management systems, and evaluating and upgrading this efficiency, and we want to head towards replacing outdated all these plan towards combating installing like green energy storage and charging stations and so on, so that we can all these efforts with align with the global the initiative promoting the use of 100% renewable electricity and so on. So we want to also promote a low carbon lifestyle, and so the process of promoting this net zero is divided here. You can see into the four. These are the steps to promote the zero transformation. The step by steps. The first is the carbon footprint. We need to do the carbon footprint check first, and then we want to find out the emission sources and to reduce the emissions towards zero carbon emissions. Yeah. So we want to this is the inventory analysis and reduction offset, where we can see the energy be working towards the energy transition towards the RE100, building independent green energy, improve energy resilience, and pioneering in the green energy growth. So you can see here the carbon emission from the purchase of the electricity were the 2,302 tons here, according to the accounting, which is accounting the 74% for the 2023 for the carbon emission. So we want to this is this accounting to the 74%. So we really need to combat this. Yeah, we need to we want to adopt this net zero emission timeline to align with the global trends. And this is the chart of the 2022 of the carbon emission that you can see. This is by category that it is you can see it is all put in different category. And this is the here you can see the how much we contribute towards this carbon emission. So we want to combat how we can reduce cut so that we can all adopt a low carbon simple lifestyle. So by working together, we can achieve these global net zero emissions and preserve a green and more beautiful world of future generations. And we want to see how with technology as a driving force, we are increasing in our impact in and accelerating towards the shift into sustainability. It's not just about protecting the environment; it's about creating hope and also a livable planet for all. So first here you can see that this is the step by step to promote this. We gone through the first is we first check out the carbon footprint check. So that's what we need to do, and then later on we will elaborate on how we can find out our own emission sources and understanding the sources, the emissions where the sources are, then only we can work towards on reducing these emissions and step by steps and ways, or we can reduce the emission, and after that only we can work towards towards the zero carbon or negative carbon, moving towards the zero carbon emissions steps. So it is important that we must create a livable planet for all. So this is our own we must accelerate the shift into this sustainability. We can because this adopt a simple lifestyle like this includes like be in vegetarian diet, reducing plastic use, and embrace eco-friendly habits, and working together we can achieve this goal of net zero emissions. And we can learn there are many ways, and then we can build more, so that we can work together to build a more independent green energy. So we promote many different educations and knowledge to everyone, so that everyone can work together towards this to reduce emissions towards this zero carbon emissions project. So you can see we already started. We have have this have used our JC host as a pilot sites for this carbon inventory analysis. And we develop an effective energy transformation plan. So we collaborate with so that we first built this solar powered renewable energy systems, so that we can and based on this we develop this transformation plan that
use the solar power renewable energy system, construct these energy management systems, and replace them into by installing the green energy storage and on our different sites here. So you can see that of a different sites here, even in the Banqiao liaison office, you can see that we install solar panels of 2,000 pieces with and then in different JC Hall liaison office, all of them we replace the solar panel. And the following aspects demonstrate the foundation's achievement and our strategies in carbon inventory and emission reduction efforts. So here the foundation, our strategy has collecting this solar energy from leasing rooftops, outsourcing the construction of solar power generation system, and then building our own solar farms. Yeah, you can see this is the Hualien, the top. Like you can see our Hualien, our here our own on the rooftop is all installed these solar power systems. So today a total of like the 46 solar sites has been built, which can provide up to 7.38 million kilowatt hours of electricity annually, and which can reduce carbon dioxide emissions by over 3,647 tons, which is equivalent to the environmental benefit of planting around 300,000 trees each year. So this is just a very, very important part of the energy transition towards the RE100, and which we can build energy independent green energy. So the second one is the operation transformation, which is very important because we need to be a digital smart. We need to implement the digital smart management, replacement of this energy consuming equipment, and energy transition assessment. So we introduced the ISO 5001 energy management system, establish a visual energy management system in our 9 sites, our pilot sites, and combine the AI technology to predict the power load, so they can achieve a sustainable operation of model of green energy creation, smart energy storage, and precise energy use. So in the Jingxi Hall, you can see that since we started, you can see that our the electricity will we can see the way towards the solar energy. We can see the difference is in the electricity bill. And this is our lifestyles. Also, we need to incorporate that, and then we have to protect the environment. We change our own lifestyle so that we can adapt to it. We can use get used to it so that we can increase our own impact and to protect the environment and accelerate towards the shift into sustainability. So this is the complete energy management system for all our 9 major pilot sites in Taiwan by 2024. You can see this is the visual energy management system, Energy Online. You can see that, and this is yeah. So we can see that when we use more energy, and when we can control and so when we can efficiently use this the solar power energy. So when we use the highest energy time, we can store this energy that we collected from the solar panel daytime and then reuse it in the nighttime so that we can cut down on our consumption of energy. So this is through this artificial intelligence power load. We do with the forecast. We can see very clearly all the time and the use of the energy. So this is the green energy creation, intelligent energy storage, and how we can precise energy use. So that we through this chart we can see how we can that we can cut down and we can accelerate to the shift to the sustainability. So also with the life, the next one is the life transformation. We can see how we can help to promoting the vegetarian diet for waste reduction, the net zero green building, and the green bus, and also our understanding of the digital through digital learning in combating in moving towards the path of the net zero carbon emissions. So we advocate vegetarian diet to reduce carbon emissions, promote the green buildings, and encourage low carbon transportation sharing, and promote digital learning. And the young people here, you can see they are also promoting. This is the Taipei East District Club has built the world's first vegetarian carbon reduction ESG promotion base, combining a fully vegetarian supermarket, restaurant, cooking class, bakery, and the new Jingxi bookstore, and all attracting public participation through the future market format to implement. It is a way in which we can implement a more sustainable living. So we are in pioneering this and leading everyone to join us, the public to join us, moving towards this sustainability. And at the same time, we are working with the Hualien, the government as well, to promote the vegetarian-friendly green tourism, to make Hualien a model city for healthy and sustainable, a more sustainable place for tourism. And in addition, the JC also gradually all install electric vehicle charging stations as well, to support the transition to low carbon transportation. So in terms of social transformation, you can see the ESG sustainability initiatives that we are leading. With the environmental education, mobile environmental education vehicle, and environmental protection and disaster prevention warrior training, and also the Jingxi Hall environmental education certificate site. So we are actually actively promoting, and we have held a nationwide online disaster prevention environmental education competition, which enters our fourth year this year. It has attracted more than you have more than 1,005 elementary schools and 120,000 students to participate and to win this and won the UK's Goals 2024 Sustainable Performance Goal Award. So in addition, ourselves, Tzu also held an environmental protection school anniversary garden party on campus, supported circular economy education and sustainable graduation travel, and cultivated future generations to implement the net zero living from an early age, early start. We have also completed net zero green living action education vehicle and carry out in-depth promotion in county and in the city agencies and all campuses. Yeah. So this education is really important. So I hope that when everyone heard of it, that we can all join in together to you can see this all promote this together. And this year, this Taiwan Lantern Festival
achieved, and we have achieved also through this festival. We also achieved an impressive result of 12,000 interactive experiences, and the mobile environmental education vehicle generated 12,000 over interactions. You can. So you can see that this is really beautiful, that we really this festivals is really impressive, because we interactive with many impressive results of using this environmental protection to interact with everyone. And then this one also, like in 2019, also we promote the sustainable development, promote the environmental protection. Yeah. So you can understand also in Taichung and Kaohsiung GC Hall was certified as environmental education venues, was established as an environmental protection and disaster prevention education exhibition, and become the most practical outdoor teaching base for us. So Sergi is committed to bringing the public into our own Sergi world, continuing to promote these net zero sustainable actions and moving towards the international certification standards. So in 2024, the foundation also won the 17 awards at home and abroad, which is the result of the milestones of the joint efforts of all Sergi members working towards these sustainable development goals. And in future, we really hope that under the guidance of our masters, and everyone will work together, become vegetarians, protect the earth, and build a safe, healthy, and sustainable future for the next generation. So we all need to work together. So we are very grateful. Thank you. Everyone, did you understand? Do you notice that we don't even see so like our so we can do you notice that the Brother Liu's voice is that his voice, that it is really, though we couldn't see him, it is his voice is where we can hear. It is very nice, so very very convincing from your sharing. So it's through those sharing we understand more about this path towards the zero carbon emissions and so on.
I can take over.
So, thank you.
So did you guys ever see earlier in 2024 we have received 17 awards from domestic and internationally on this topic. So sometimes when we see the full emissions and air footprints, it's so a lot of things that we do every day, it's actually all connect together, interdependent. So when I see this PowerPoint, I was amazed, and it is very precise, and it's cleverly using all the graphic, all the data, all the informations. And then when we go back to this slide with 2024, like the award that we received in 2024, and this is something very it touched me a lot, and then because it is something it's something that we will take part in it, and it is not easy to document all this information. So we had done a lot of great things together, and I'm really grateful for Brother Liu's effort to to continue to help us to document all this footprints, and then all of them are true and none of them are like made up. So, and it's really help us to get to know that what we have done collectively and how we actually accomplish. So this is the outside of the Kaohsiung Jingsi. This is the outside of Jingsi Hall. So there is actually a garden over there. So Sister Meiyun doesn't even know that there's a garden there, even though she had dinner over there. For just all this in this graphic that I show all this power plants that she has built. Do you know? Yeah. So this is a very good for us to actually understand the scientifically data, like what we have done, and then it's something. It's not just essentially like an emotional story to touch us, but this is something more like hard data, and then help us. So, Sister Tiffany, want to take over or? So, this is Fun Fierce feedback. This is we were so happy to hear the experience that accumulate for the past 34 years doing like environmental measures. And so we have learned a lot about carbon emission. We have learned about what stuff that were done. So from the beginning, when Master Chen said that use the hands, that when you use a hand that you can we can do something great with environmental friendly. So Master Chen has been promoting zero carbon emission and since the 90s. So it was found a very long time ago, and we're really grateful for all the sharings, and then so we know all about this environmental measures that we have been doing. So if you can come to our local offices, please join us. Thank you, Brother Liu, for presenting the Dharma in a very different way. And from the U.S. frontiers, we'll thank you for Brother Liu for his endless story and how he always brings us surprises. So we're really grateful for, even though we're not as familiar with Brother Liu, but we still having learned a lot from his sharing today. It was really touching. Thank you. So then lastly, from Jiayi, Taiwan, it was grateful for the broad scope of sharing, and in this climate change time, we really need to be encouraged to do more to get something done. So this kind of good stories we shouldn't just hear once. So I would encourage everyone to replay this at home. So we're grateful for Brother Liu's sharing. Thank you. So I'm really grateful to have these opportunities to represent the abode, and thank you for everyone for their hard work to accomplish all this together. So let's review the presentation. So we had to change our lifestyle, how society see environment, and how we run our companies and everything. So thanks, Brother Liu, for sharing.
接下来这个单元是大家一起来各个是人才，请可以直接出来哈。那这位家人呢，文庆，我跟你讲哦，我超期待他的分享。他是我们高雄线上读书会的粤语口译团队，也就是第3周啊，每次易化跟海文都会带着他们写的，所以我们可以看到他的善效应的一个回馈哈。但是在这个过程中啊，当我收到这个简报的时候啊，我其实是非常感动的。
This brother from Malaysia.
没有人听过。
So like I don't think a lot of people have heard his stories. So like you turn on the Tzu path. So what do you mean by you turn? So that is that's what brother to share for us. Thank you.
Wenqing U-turn 此记录。Teacher Meiyun。
没关系，您简报我刚才跟他讲说，希望今天您最后一棒的一个视讯分享。
Teacher Meiyun say we hope that your report, your brief is show out. Yes. Yes, show out. But why you have 2 image picture showing? We don't know why you were show. Oh, okay. Now it's right. The brief on the right side. We see your picture here. Yes, please start. Wenqing. Yeah, my lovable master and Jinxibo master and all the books friends, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm Zhang Wenqing from Malaysia, Shillong. Master give me the Dharma's name is Wei Qing, and I'm certified on 2013. But now I'm a corporation team leader and Kaohsiung Book Club's 3rd teams for Cantonese interpreting member, and also hosting our social communities activity. And back to the beginning, my speaking, my rolling is not smoothing, but by the chance, I joined the Chiji's big family, and he gave me the many chance of practice, from simply funding and to visiting or sharing the environmental protection and hosting the various events. Gradually, my expression skill and production improving. Particularly grateful when the day I in Eastern Malaysia, Sandakan branch, the owner, Miss Sister Xie Xiuhua, the senior sister Xie Xiuhua, give me a lot of opportunity to learn the hosting skill, to learning all the book study or the students now the parent and the child's class and ceremony for the Buddhist and scholarship distribution and cooperating relief. And in the there is a chance I have 大爱台主播你的大爱是 and this voice made me expressing the having great activity for trans to spread the love and positive energy. And on 2013, when I certified, I meet another team leader, Mr. Haiwen, brother Haiwen. He's a professional sound worker. He invited me to join the third team for Cantonese interpreting, and we are not meet each other, but I can read from his books, Facebook. He's sharing the Jinxi lotus structure with his receiving and heart. I'm wondering why there are people insist to spread the Buddhism Dharma Sutra in his Facebook. And I always seeing his Dharma sharing when I was 30s. Is my career's topping and almost losing myself because the dedicated work very hard, and it is already ahead of a public company. I have my private office, private secretary, and I can call the shots. Despite the power and the wealth, but I'm not happy. I feel a lot of pressures, and finally, my body has problems because I lost myself, and the praising of my body starting to clog, and I lost 30 kilos. I can't breathe, and immediately I resign my job because I deeply understand that my heart and the body is not caring. How can I give in to helping each other? So 7 years I stopped all the activity of Chiji, and I close to myself and reject all the inviting, and I starting to escape. I almost can say I escaped 7 years, and because I was I go back to Shalom. I don't want to go. I just want to ordinary job and continue freedom to myself. So now every day I'm dressing myself, and you can see when I was CEO of company, so I do ordinary employee. I can join my job and work with my friends. But after the COVID-19 shutdown, I have a chance to U-turn back to Chiji. In these difficult times for the shutdown at home, and I meet Ivan brother. As usual, he's sharing the Jinsi Trauma Doto Sutra. So the video is continuing. So I'm continuing to being attractive. He's sharing. I starting to healing because it's moment being touched. I like a healing master calling me, come back. unbelievable. I kneel down to sharing with heaven, and my tear is sharing my message, and I received the greeting of Brother Haibin, and I was so surprised. After several years, he is still insisted to doing his sharing in the Facebook. So I feel so warm for his greeting. And since 7 years, I didn't meet any Chiji people, and no language, not any touching from Chiji. But his warm greeting is make me want to come back to Chiji's team. So he invited me to join the Hong Kong's interpreting and study group. So my voice is come again to Chiji. But without the uniform, I became like a new person. So how I try to find my uniform at home anywhere, but no at all. Everything is gone. But finally, I found a red envelope. Inside, there is my certificate, my card, and master's picture. Yeah, it's remarkable. The certificate, the member card is still there. And these 7 years, he was sleeping in the red envelope. So Mr. Haiwen, Brother Haiwen sent me his complete uniform. Let me show out with uniform, face to the mirror, face the camera, and hosting the Hong Kong's activity. So I come back to hosting, and I remembered Ji Yu's brothers ran and wrote new books. And after this, I saw the Clouding Book Club. Because I have to hosting, so I reading master's teaching. Again, I hear master's teaching. I'm so touching and tearing stopping. 70 years ago, I go back to Kuala Lumpur. It was very touching because it was a dusting, but I have attended the groundbreaking ceremony. Now I'm home. I have impressive touching. I'm deeply grateful Haiwen's insister in his way to invite me to Damas. This is Meiyun's teachers, his insister, and he using his interpreting and the screen behind the screens grouping, and he insisted his painting, insisted his painting to creation to show everybody the Chiji's word to express. Now I found the interpreting grouping is really people are seeing. I feel when I come back to this team, I feel my pressure again. But the interpreting is not bad. but I was the healing was my weakness, and I feel so pressure. But yeah, the first time the gather of the interpreting group, I meet Meiyun, senior Meiyun. She is gently call me to come back. We can starting from the simple step. Don't feel pressure. So again, I encourage myself to back to the team from the 15 minutes until now. I can challenge you in 15 minutes. So I go back to my work, my power of meditation. We find my heart like home, go homes, like back to home. In several years ago, I was care about my image, so my dressing was my points. But now my clothing is instead by the t-shirt and the clothing. The uniform won't be lost anymore. So I hold the moment now, and our Chiji Dama's family take care of me, and I'm grateful for all the opportunity for sharing my experience, my life experience. This is my first time sharing with this book club, and thank you for Meiyun.
文庆，你知道我们现场真的是热烈的掌声不断。您先收掉您的简报，然后帅帅在那边。您没有穿那边很帅气漂亮的衣服，在我们心目中
，You are still good, handsome, good looking, and very charming. Thank you. Welcome back.
我跟你讲，他其实简报啊，因为是团队的一个原因，也很可能他其实你30岁就是一个上市子公司负责人的时候，你就想想他基本上的能力是比一般人能力强很多的了。所以他
Your ability is more than others. Yes, please.
Yeah, sorry. Hi. So she's saying that how she's very curious when she first saw the PowerPoint, and although we only gave her 10 minutes, it was really clear, precise, and very touching story. So like the volunteer was like thinking, was like, maybe he can be a tour guide. He'll be a very good one. So from the feedback from the volunteer in Thailand, so we have witnessed that you don't really have to be a great person, but you have to know where to start. And once you started, then you'll become really good. So for broader stories he has made a U-turn. He has made a different choices in life, and then to walk on different path. But his life experience also still lead him back to where we are. And when we're looking at the stories that we're very, very touched, and then this is something very interesting, and then this is a great, very talented person, so we're really happy for him. So from the volunteer from Sydney, from Kaohsiung, always to feel like so they were like questioning like so did you lose 30 kilo or 30 pounds? So how much do you actually weigh? Oh my god. So he was 70 kilo, dropped to 40 kilo. So it's like 40 kilos. Aren't you just a like little stick? So it was a very big weight loss. So she said that for the Buddha will help those who have karmatic affinities, and even though he has to throw away all his Tzu items, but he has kept the most important things with him, and ultimately lead him back to where he started. So Sister Meiyun was asking, like, are you still borrowing your uniform? So yeah, he has to repurchase the older uniform from the Jinsi. So we were really grateful for your stories, and he has a lot of treasure in him, and it's very very touching with his story, and we are so happy for him to find a better self. So it is with our most gratitude that we have a story like this, and this is kind of like very inspiring, and it is something that like really made us cry. So this is important to have good partners on this bodhisattva path, and we're so grateful to have all this brother sister around us. So Bonnie from Kaohsiung is we're grateful for your stories, and we encourage you to continue to walk on the path. And if you have always carried Dharma with you, you'll always find your way home. So he is the good the good wisdom, and he's a good. His voice sounds like he is natural MC. So Haiwen said that it was really grateful and very touched with the stories, and we hope that he will continue with this path and not try to run away again. So it doesn't matter how you turn, no matter where you go, grateful that you find the way home. So yeah, so everybody was very grateful and very touched with the story. So this is a really great story. So we are so happy with him to be in our team. So what is his name? Miss Brother Zhang Wenqing. All right. So we are grateful that we actually get to know him. So the story, his life story is very inspirational, and we're so grateful for you on this Tzu path. So grateful for you to able to find your way home. This is always going to be your home. We're always going to be welcoming you. So it's so I think that it's good for you to share your story, and I think we should have more people to hear about your stories. And so the volunteers sending their blessings. So we're so happy and they're sharing. So I used to feel pressured when to sharing this. Yeah, he said that there's a little pressure. So this is the first time to sharing this kind of stories. Yeah, so this is great for you to finish to complete the first sharing. So this is great. So we really want to encourage everyone to hear this, and then we all have going through different highs and lows, and there are times that we might wanted to quit, and then just to have fun and whatever, and then to live at large. But I know at the same time, when COVID hit, it is a chaotic time, but it is a good time for him to find his way back home, to find his way back to his spiritual practice. Even when he steered in the path, for so long, but he still have someone waiting for him. So Mr. Meiyun is saying that their team, that the brother Wenqing's team, like they have a lot of meaning. So it's because of that, so they have created a strong bond. 但Meiyun said that for our events, if we have a lot of meeting, people are not going to be here. So this is a great story. Thank you so much for sharing. We're so grateful for your. We're looking forward to your sharing next time. So we are recruiting him to join the Kaohsiung study group. He said yes.
好，可以的。1年以后你不用太紧张，你简报已经做这么好，口条又没问题，所以我们相信您的能量哈。好，我们再次感恩您，马来西亚的。
So let's give a round of applause for brother from Malaysia. Thank you.
接下来呢，就是我们活络。
Next. Right, it's our exercise time.
今天一样哦，要透过我们。
So today is the same. We are going to do some exercise.
Everyone, please stand up. The first exercise is from the chapter on virtues of Sutra of Infinity Meanings. And let's give a big clap over the head for 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And put your hands down. Now let's slowly raise your both hands, and supremely great and greatly awakened is the great law of sex. With no defilement, no contamination, and no attachment. He trains heavenly beings and men like a trainer of elephant and horses. His cultivation and virtues are like wind or fragrance that permeates everything. His wisdom is tranquil and his sentiments are peaceful, and his thinking is focused and still. His thoughts and consciousness have ceased, and his mind is silent. He has forever eliminated the delusion of his thinking, perceiving, and recollecting. He is never again influenced by the elements, and skin has and the rims or the entrance. His body is neither extent nor non-existent, arises from neither causes nor conditions, and does not discriminate itself from others. It is neither square nor round, neither short or long, neither appearing nor disappearing, neither arising nor ceasing, neither creating nor inciting, nor contriving, nor producing, neither sitting nor lying down, neither walking nor standing still. Again,
翻面由下往上。好，已经3名6童了哈，慢慢先收工。好，气拢进来。好，3名6童，慢慢。到平花，再一次。众生善业，因缘生。已经3名6童了，我们就要头脑清醒一下，敲我们的百会。来
and now
再一次。
Now your the top of your head. And again, repeat the touching the head. And his 40 teeth are white like snowy. His forehead is broad, his nose straight, and his face is wide and open. The symbol of a swastika is on his chest, which is broad like lions. His palm and soles are soft with impressions of 1,000 spoke wheels. His armpits are well filled and his hands finely weighed. He can grab inward and outwardly. His arms are long and his fingers are straight and slender. Pure water with no contamination, not tainted by dust. Should we repeat that again? Our next song is the first light of morning. Clap your hands, everyone. Let's move together. Claps again. And walk. I believe that life has a power. Never give up and fly bravely. You can fly further into the wind. Under the burning sun, we are stronger. I see the light of the future. I will protect you and stay by your side, listening to your joy and sorrow, lighting up every sleeping star. Raise your head and share with you. I will go out with you together, giving you a shoulder to lean on, standing where the sun rises, welcoming the first light of morning. Fly up, make a circle. I believe that life has a power. Never give up and fly bravely. You can fly further into the wind. Under the burning sun, we are stronger. I see the light of the future. I will protect you and stay by your side, listening to your joy and sorrow, lighting up every sleeping star. Raise your head and share with you. I will grow up with you together, giving you a shoulder to lean on, standing where the sun rises, welcoming the first light of morning. One heart of lotus, one love, thousand hearts of lotus, infinity love. I will protect you and stay by your side, listening to your joy and sorrow, lighting up every sleeping star. Raise your head and share with you. I will go out with you together, giving you a shoulder to lean on, standing where the sun rises, welcoming the first light of morning. Thank you, everyone.
非常感恩我们的活动团队哦，有3组这样棒棒接力。那这是新人
Thank you everybody for joining in. So we see all these people that have put together this stretching. So can I show everyone what is this?
这是什么？这其实啊是就是我
So
们的桑葚
this
果粒，因
is
为桑葚
one
它是
of
有季节性，也只有这样桑葚果粒跟桑葚汁。
so this is juice from
冈
fruit.
山桥头的师姐他们要为的是冈山园区的师姐，
So they are
他们为
hoping
的是延泰这个部分，
fundraise
呼吸博
for
爱。所以呢，我待会要讲
Gangsan
善效
recycling
应的时候，
station.
你们可以出去，就是现在。但是马上
So
回来，
later on you
分
can go
享超
out.
精彩。刚才你若
And we can see that there is very good sharing today. So you it was very touching before. It will be even touching later on. So we can see from Jupiter CEO Liu. So he sent us a text, very touched for Sister Wenqing to talk about her journey. And I've learned a lot. And I feel that many people may have learned, especially a lot of young people in the audience. So we think that it can touch a lot of people and give people a lot of strength. So now we're taking a look. So we have this book study. Leaves a lot of memorable memories for me. And And especially the sister gives us the information very early on. So especially talking about master's teachings, we are able to come together and learn from each other. And I was part of the sutra adaptation. My whole family was involved. So when she was talking about when she came back to Tzu she went to she was in the culinary team, and she saw the people practicing, the volunteers practicing, and she felt it deep in her heart, and she started to cry. She heard um, the innumerable sutra and found that the direction of her life and that great compassion. Although she did not join the adaptation herself, but she was very touched and she would like to take hold of every moment. And this was very maybe 2 years ago. And then there was a sister from Yunnan, Kunming, in China, and she said that when I heard about taking hold of our own emotions and the ways that we can do that, uh, she is very touched. She says that everybody has pain, anger, and other emotions. So how do we look after our emotions? It's very important, and Master's teachings are a great way of doing that. So every time I'm frustrated or upset, then I will take one of Dharma Master's Jinsi aphorisms. And from there, I am learning how to control my own emotions. So thank you very much for your sharing. And so now we will have a next sharing. So this is her third time joining us. And every time the sister comes, we think, how is it possible that she shares such good stories and how many stories she has to share with us? So this is from Canada. Deng Eugene sister to help us with this. So she is from Canada and she helps out with the interpreting as well on the fifth week of every month. So now we will have sister to share with us. She not only is very good at telling these stories, but she actually does a lot of the volunteer work herself. She walks on the path. So here, I'm sharing the with Master about the home visit cases that we have visited. So she mindfully and diligently walks on this path. So let us watch and look at the sharing. And this is when they were sharing with Master. So 2.5 centimeters for the disabled and for those that are elderly, it's very hard. But it is so hard, and many have fallen over because of the 2.5 centimeter difference. When we want to have good affinity of each other, that we can see that there is a lot of suffering in this world. So we need to form good affinities with one another. And so they go to nursing homes to share. And here is the Buddha bathing ceremony in the nursing home. I can see there, this is the nursing home, this place. A lot of people with psychiatric needs come here, but this is also a place that we can have Pure Lands in our mind. So May is a place of it's very important month. I want to be with you because you have a lot of good energy. So sister has been working a lot with us, and she has when we're talking about fundraising for this book study, she is she has been fundraising for us as well. So she is somebody that has been helping out the in fundraising for this book study. So this is a new case. And because it came out quite early on, so we want to share this new story with everyone about a case that we have been looking after. I hope that every single person can leave a comment. So we will have Sister Liwen to share with us. And she comes from time to time. I want to be with you because you have a lot of positive energy. All right. I'm grateful to be here, Sister Meiyun, for allowing me to be here because it has a lot of positive energy. Not online and offline, everybody is together. I want to talk about a beautiful journey and a story. There was three that was people that was gonna come and share, but unfortunately, it was just me myself. So I want to share this story with everyone. So first, I want to share. We are all on this path of cultivation. So why are we on this path of cultivation? So if we talk about from our birth, we know that we're heading towards the next generation or the next life. So what are we learning is how do we be at ease? So we are not swayed by our desires, our greed, and every thing, our afflictions as well. So this is what are we learning on this path of cultivation. Uh, there is a lot of incidences where we love, but we need to leave, but no matter whether we are happy, sad, or suffering, um, we try to not leave any regrets, to make sure that we are, we might come back and meet each other in the next generation. So, what kind of event is this? So, this looks like maybe a tea party of Tzu. So last year, this is 2 months ago. Oh, a month ago. So this is in the hospice, in the city hospital, and this is a gratitude party. And this is one to say goodbye to a loved one. So before I start with the story, so last year in January, um, I was a medical volunteer and I saw this person. So this is Shanghai volunteer. And when I got there, so Sister Li Qian, was like stomach felt wrong and came back and was feeling very yeah very bloated, and so went to the doctors in Hualien or in Taipei, and so we visited her. And last month, I got a message saying that there is a tea party in Taipei hospice care, asking us whether we can go and attend. And this is what happened last month. And it was full of tea and also the fragrant flowers. So Sister Li Qian was already not feeling very well, and she was throwing up, but she was very weak. But her husband held on to her. And the nurse helped to clean her up and like looking after her and making sure she's well. She's dressed well, and so she came out from her hospice her room, and everybody gave her such a big and warm welcome. And we had our Chinese volunteers as well as our Taiwan volunteers, everybody coming together to send out blessings. When she saw just before she came out, she was feeling very weak. But when she came out and saw everybody, she was energized um, and waved at everyone. She said, "Love you guys." And her husband, we all understood, and we were all very. I guess we still felt that sadness, but there was still a lot of tears. And I kept thinking, if our life, the end of our life, is something that uh, we cannot let go, or it is something that's an eventuality, then maybe we need to start planning for it. So when sister started to know that she was not able, um, she had this disease. She was preparing for the eventuality. So if I am not able to donate anything, including like her because she wanted to donate her body to science, but she said because of her illness she is no longer able to. She said that she wanted to be have a plant burial instead. So in Shanghai, she used to be a media volunteer. So so they actually planned her own funeral, or like a goodbye farewell party. This is what she said. Because I know I'm coming to my end of my life, I can plan what I want to do, the details before my death, and that is a very good thing, including what I want for my family and what I want to do for my family and the friends. Get together with them. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to get to know this Dharma family, and to speak from the bottom of my heart. and to see them. Wouldn't that be really good? And this is last Tuesday when I went and wanted to make a record. She kept thinking about things that she has not done, or like when she is awake, what should she want to do? I need to do it now. And so no matter if it's friends, family, parents, and also her Dharma family, what can I do? How can I spend the last moments interacting? So she signed her living will, and she had a farewell party, and so that she is able to say thank you, sorry, and any regrets that she might have. And it was both online and offline as well. And then some of the photos from that day, City family, we saw this, and this is what we gave her. We love her. Sister Chen we love you. And she says, thank you, everyone. And this is a few days ago. So her daughter was going to be married in June this year. So her daughter and daughter-in-law got married. And then our sister, when she said, oh, please, you need to be, you have our blessing. And so often people can have influence each other. So this doctor, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, started to use acupuncture and traditional medicine to assist her with her symptoms. And so a record like the journey that they have together, it is something that is very uncommon and very rare. And although that there are many patients that cannot be assisted, and so is there any way that we can help these patients to complete what they want to do before the end of their lives? And so at the end, when there is no medical methods, instead it is this accompaniment and this love that will blossom and grow. Although there's a lot of pain, so so sisters cancer grew, and it is actually a very rare case where it is not just one tumor, but a lot of little tumors that keep growing. And there's a lot of pain. But he says that when I see her, she always has a smile. Not only has she passed on this positivity to the people around her, but also the medical staff as well. So every day we see that the doctors, the team will see sister every single day. And then there's the Chinese medicine team as well. There's a lot of accompaniment and looking after. And said that we will accompany you till the end of life. And at that time, sister said that although her body is breaking down, she said to her husband, as long as the will and everything is done, if there's anything that I think there is something that I can do, what else can I do? Maybe I can help. Uh, Maybe I can help the Taipei medical hospital. And so, understanding that is kind of, she is at her last in stages of her life. So, our Dharma master Kwan Sifu came over. She was not very lucid anymore. She said she became a certified volunteer. She said she didn't really know. She wasn't very lucid when she was certified, but she afterwards she said, "Oh, but did I say anything to master?" It is such a good, actually, um, and I am just a normal person, and I did not know I could help so many people. So she said, "Master, it is master," and she kept repeating. So I think it's very important. So I took this photo. This is she was so respectful. She kept looking at Master's photo, and this is what Master has given me. It is a very it's a treasure. I was very touched, and I put on the bracelet, and I will smile and laugh in my dreams. Next Wednesday, we'll take you to Kaohsiung uh, 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 book study. So thank you. This is a present that Master has given me. I will smile even in my dreams. So do we ever think of this? So when she also, I was very excited to be steered at the Kaohsiung book study. So when it finishes, I hope that everybody. I would like to share the slogan at my passing. Yeah, I would like to be with you because you have positive energy. I will be going to Kaohsiung book study this week. I hear all the time. I often listen online to the book study online, and so many years from small to now international, and so many people, a lot of very experienced volunteers to share, and very a big variety. I want to be with you because you have a lot of positive energy. I want to be with you because you have a lot of positive energy. Thank you. I love you guys. So this is on Tuesday. And she said on Wednesday, we're not going to Kaohsiung. She is online and she is with us. and next to Sister Meiyun. And how can she be so at ease with her passing? I think if because there is Siji and there is Master, and given me a lot of growth mentally and emotionally, to be able to change the way I think. So together with her husband, they have been looking at this book, talking about learning to let go or learning to say goodbye. And every day they are in the in the hospital, in the clinic bed, to the wheelchair, and from the wheelchair to the bed. So he would move really slow to the bathroom. And so here we can see there is also therapy dogs. So we all know we have a GPT called Herderson, which is a Panison. Like we all know when we are born, but when do we know when we will pass away? And hope that it is something that we have a wish. We as long as my family is ready, we are all ready. One day, and maybe it is like the time when the time is right, when everybody is ready. So we know when we are born, but when we are ready, we will then pass away. Although there's a lot of pain, almost unbearable. I still feel that I cannot let go of my family. But I also think that is okay. I have already accomplished a lot of our goals, so everything else. So when I saw my husband and my children, um, so when I take a look at the when I take a look at my family that's taking the time with us, then I'm at ease. So this is last goodbye. So lots of people in our lives being by my side. And if I have anything, I could talk. And to be prepared. That was when I understood the being prepared, both in mind, but a lot of details I did not prepare for, including for example, the will, and about making sure that it is certified, and of course, the Tea Party. It's given us a lot of help and assistance because you are also somebody important in my life. So, uh, so the 20th of April. And so she said this day is a very good day. So and so she passed away on that day. And so 1 p.m. in the afternoon, she stopped bleeding. Oh, she stopped breathing. Only her heart was beating for an hour, and then she passed away. And this is very unusual. So life is this her heartbeat. And so she says, because so it's in Chinese it sounds very similar to love you. And then in 2 p.m., 2:01 p.m., she passed away. So at the start, for the funeral, was just her and her husband and children, and then a lot of volunteers joined, and I said, why there's so many people come? Because her story. And everybody was very touched. So a lot of volunteers that live around Xindian Hospital came to say goodbye. Not a lot of people can decide when she wants to leave, but exact time. So we often say that if we so in the Heart Sutra, it talks about how we are able to get away from pain and suffering, and that we must live at ease. In our hospice care, it is like a very big, like an education or learning, because life, journey of life is like learning, because it portrays a lot of different lives, and people going through different stages of life. And how do we face and have the right attitude towards life? So when I take a look at this, instead of trying to control life and death, we need to just experience and to be able to learn from life and death. So life is the biggest teacher and mentor that we have. Teaches us the values of life, and from death and dying and passing on to the next rebirth, or the birth of life. So let's hope that we do not reach the end of life and is in a very hurried manner, instead to learn and to be prepared for the eventuality of passing on. So I think that's so our sister has really shared her life with us and become and every day should be our birthday full of life. So I said, this is a very beautiful photo. When I was looking at this, he said, is this an actor, actress of some kind? So when we are learning on this journey, on this path, I'm very grateful, very grateful for the stories that she tells. And this is time. Every time I see this, he always chooses something that is very much a last moment. So thank you so much for your sharing. To be able to face the face kind of the end of life. So there's a lot of sharing saying that there is like life influencing life. So you are really good. And so it comes from wisdom and a lot of sharing and feedback from other volunteers. As a brother from Shanghai saying, we saw that we went to Zhejiang together. Now you have become a bodhisattva. We are rest in peace, sister. So thank you so much for your life, and for not only through suffering but being able to still give and give with compassion, walking on this bodhisattva path. And your life has influenced the lives of others. So thank you very much. Thank you for sharing such positive stories with us. Although end of life, but she is still able to be so at ease. Thank you so much. So happy to hear, and first time hearing that somebody is able to have a farewell party for themselves. So, and to also donate to help others. So thank you so much. As I was listening, my tears were in my eyes. So hope that sister becomes a bodhisattva and also your family will be at ease. Thank you so much for your sharing your life story with us. And to feel that happiness. So we have more sharing, seeing the stories, how you are able to face it with such ease. It is not just the ending of life, but also the start of another. So life is not only in the intervals of heartbeats, but it's also um, without one thought. So we feel a lot of positive energy from this family. So we send our biggest and greatest blessings. I cried so much, and a lot of Shanghai volunteers joined together today to listen to this sharing. So we will remember you forever, and hope that everybody can share the story with others. I believe that um, that our journey of life, from life, suffering, and then sickness and death, or aging and death. Though many may not actually age, but death is inevitable. And then, so how can we face it with such ease? So thank you very much. So she is so beautiful, and her heart is very pure. So thank you very much. Thank you for your sharing. So if you don't have this book, you're welcome. We would love to share with you. And at the start, we talked about some of. At the end, this is a lot of our Jingsi. And then, so next week, we will have sharing from Ho Xinling, Dr. And then we will also share about our New York volunteers, and then from Hong Kong, and from first time